Just look at this Lamborghini. The details, the speed, the reflections. It looks absolute perfection. But here is the crazy part. This is not an official BeamNG car. It's a mod, and it cost me real money. That's right. I paid a total of $57 for those 5 mods, so in today's episode, I'd like to show them to you and see if it's worth paying for mods in BeamNG.drive. Let's start with the beast from the intro, the Lamborghini Urus. This mod cost me exactly $10.40, and honestly, visually, it's a 10 out of 10. The 3D model is absolutely gorgeous. Let's step inside, because for over 10 bucks, I expect absolute perfection here. And I have to admit, the attention to detail is insane. Look at the textures on these leather seats and the carbon fiber on the dashboard. It doesn't feel like a cheap port from another game. The modder actually took the time to make the digital gauge cluster fully functional. The speedometer, the rev counter, even the center navigation screen, everything reacts perfectly in real time. But the absolute cherry on top, the custom engine sound. Just listen to this cold start. Handles like a dream. It's heavy, it's fast, and it actually feels like driving a massive SUV. But hey, we are not playing Forza Horizon here. This is BeamNG. Haha, that's exactly what this game is made for. Getting back to the mods, the crush effects are in order. The car has 19 configurations. It comes in an older version and a newer updated version. The car is available in various trim levels and with the steering wheel on the right or left side. Let's move on to the summary. The mod is actually pretty good, but it will always be missing something. I won't lie, I've driven better mods with more detail. The car has some nice touches that I didn't show, but I'll leave those for you to discover if you decide to check it out. As for whether it's worth buying, well, it depends, but I probably wouldn't buy it a second time. For car number 2, we are switching from a massive SUV to an absolute track weapon, the BMW M340I. This one set me back about 10 bucks or 9 euros. The creator packed this thing with crazy interactive features. You can actually control the main monitor, click through the menus, and play around with the interior gadgets. It's incredibly rare to see this level of scripting in a BeamNG mod. You really feel like you're sitting in a modern luxury car. We also have a second pre-facelift version where everything is fully functional as well. As you may have already noticed, there are 2 versions to choose from here, the pre-facelift and post-facelift configurations, and there are 13 configurations in total. And taking it sideways, the driving physics and force feedback are actually really fun. It's a great drift machine. There are a lot of things you can change on a car, from stylistic modifications to actual tuning. Let's move on to the sound itself. The mod is actually pretty good for just driving around, with all kinds of cool features, though the 3D quality could be better. Let's ask ourselves, would I buy it again? Probably not. Moving on to the most expensive kitchen appliance on our list, the Tesla, coming in at almost $13. A lot of car purists call these things washing machines on wheels, and honestly, I kind of get it. Now, to be completely fair, I have to admit something. I am not a Tesla guy in real life. I love my internal combustion engines, but I have to give credit where credit is due. The quality of this mod is absolutely insane. It comes with 21 different configurations straight out of the box. Now, let's step inside and address that quality again. The interior, it's phenomenal. Every texture, from the seats to the dashboard, is polished to perfection. Even if there's a monitor that works, it's not enough. But still, nearly $13 for a silent EV with no exhaust sound? It's a tough call. Would you drop that kind of money on it? Let me know down below. Alright, let's shift gears and move on to the absolute cheapest mod in today's video. Coming in at just $7.80, we have the British masterpiece, the Aston Martin Vantage. Right off the bat, I have to say, for the lowest price on this list, the overall quality is surprisingly good. And the best part? You are actually getting two cars in one. The creator included both the older classic generation and the newer modern aggressive version. Now, stepping inside this luxury two-seater, I will be completely honest with you. If you zoom all the way in, the small details are not perfect. It lacks a bit of polish, but for regular first-person driving, it is completely fine and gets the job done. Plus, what's really cool is that the interior completely changes depending on the era you pick. You jump straight from the old-school analog gauges to the modern digital displays. Let's listen to the sound. The sound is truly phenomenal. So to sum it up, you get two generations and the crash physics are solid. But in my honest opinion, it is just not worth paying for this mod. The truth is, you can easily find very similar high-quality sports cars on the official BeamNG forums for absolutely free. And for our grand finale, we have the most expensive internal combustion car on the list. Coming in at €14, we have the G20 Generation B MW. You get two main configurations here, the Daily Driver 330i and the absolute beast, the M340i. Let's go inside this car. This is not just a car model, it is a full simulator experience. Almost everything inside is clickable. You can roll down the windows, you can slide open the sunroof, and the digital gauge cluster is incredibly crisp and high quality. Well, this is the only place where you can see that something went wrong, but I think it's forgivable. Like I said, there are a lot of features that we can click on. See for yourselves. Let's now talk about the beautiful sound of this car. This mod has 12 configurations, so there's something for everyone. If you don't mind spending the money, it's worth buying this mod.